That's about all I've got to say. So should we get things started? Should we get things up and running? I think that's probably a good idea, isn't it? Hello everybody, I'm El Bristow, this is Ellitopia Gaming. Welcome back to Ellitopia Live, and welcome to something new. Welcome to Motorsport Manager. And my camera's not quite in the right place. There we go. We are going to take a look at some Motorsport Manager, and we're going to have a look at one of the challenges. We are going to take the Underdog challenge, which is difficulty hard, but that's, you know, that's how we play things here. We play as the Predator Racing Group, which are basically, in Motorsport Manager, there's 3 divisions of racing teams. This is the lowest division and the lowest team in the division. First quote of the day, is it worth it to buy this game in your opinion? Yes. Yes, it is. It is definitely worth buying. It's a fantastic game. I love it. And you will see that as we get into it. So we're going to start an Underdog challenge. Excuse me, I've got an itchy nose. You can't quite see the continue button in this bottom corner. I'm hoping where my camera is should be okay, because over in this corner there's not really anything going on. I think we'll see. If I feel like you're missing anything, then I'll let you know. I think it's just the continue button that you're going to miss. So I'm hitting continue now. There we go. So, game options. Start your career with tutorials. I don't need the tutorials. I know how that works. Session lengths. I'm going to go with short because we're doing this for video purposes. Currency. What currency should we use? Let's use euros. Date format can stay like that. Auto save on. And let's go. Continue. First name is L. Surname is Bristow. Date of birth. You get to find out my date of birth. There we go. I have to scroll down a fair way these days. We're Spanish. I'm going to be a Spanian. Let's see. Backstory is going to be. I quite like using financial, particularly with the Underdog side of things, because it makes things cheaper. No experience, no contracts, just you. Part design time -1 day. I mean, that can be quite handy. I'm going to go with payments, I think. I'm going to be male. I have pale skin. I'm aware of this fact. Let's see. I've recently had my hair cut, so do they have a hairstyle that kind of fits? I mean, that's not quite me, is it? That's not me. That's what I had before. I could go with an afro. No. That's kind of what my hair was like before. I don't know. I can never tell what colour my hair should be in these games because my hair colour's changed so much over recent years. Something like that, I think, is probably my hair colour. Let's go for. Let's have a bit of stubble. And glasses, of course. We have to have some glasses. Let's go with those ones. Yeah, that looks nothing like me. So, there we go. So, continue. Okay, so we're starting in the European racing season, which is the Tier 3 thing. These are both locked in the Underdog challenge. The challenge is start with the worst team, become the best team. That's basically it. You've got as long as you like to try it. But there you go. So we can't even click these at the moment. There's 10 events in 6 locations. They use 1.6 litre V6 cars, engines, 630 kilogram weight, top speed of 181 miles an hour, 0 to 60 in 3.1 seconds. And the part manufacturing, we have spec front and rear wings, which basically means we won't manufacture the front or rear wings. They are defined by the governing people, and that's it. That's all we get. Prize fund 125 million, TV audience 40 million, 10 races, 10 teams. So there we go. Continue. Basically GP3, yeah. Basically GP3. We can't pick any other team. We have to pick Predator because that's the challenge. We have a budget of 250,000 euros. We're expected to finish 10th out of 10. Pressure is low because we're expected to finish last anyway, and our task is going to be to not do that. So let's continue. Okay, so now it's loading our game. And what I'm probably going to do, I'm recording this live. I'm probably going to chop this up for YouTube into a video per race or something like that. We'll see how that goes. Similar to the kind of thing that I did with Track Day Manager. This is nothing like Track Day... Well, it's not nothing like Track Day Manager. It's still a racing game where you manage the team, but it's not like Track Day Manager. Okay, so this is our team overview. We have 2 drivers. We have... I can't remember. Inez Santa Anna, and we have William Evans. They are both pretty poor. He is less than a 1-star driver with a potential of 1.5. She is a 2 and a bit star driver with a potential of 3. She's pretty poor at cornering. He's pretty poor at everything but cornering. He gets 46,000 euros a race, and it will cost us 229,000 to sack him. She gets 167,000 per race. What are the specs for this game now? It has a 2D option. Actually, you can play them on a pretty low spec machine with the 2D option. It is pretty good. I definitely recommend trying it if you're playing this on a laptop or something like that. I've tried it on my laptop in 2D and it runs really well. Our balance is 250,000 euros. Our income per race would be is 638,000 euros, which is kind of money that you get from the director or something like that. Excuse me. Not really too sure where that money comes from, but job security is secure. The season objective hasn't been decided yet, and this is team stats compared to the rest of the teams. In the division, we have the worst cars, worst drivers, worst headquarters, worst staff, and worst sponsors. And these here, the arrows are the where are we? The average on the grid, and the best in the championship is the top, basically. So we really have nothing to start us off. We have some mail though, so let's have a look at the mail. Welcome to the Predator Racing Group. We're all delighted you've chosen to start your managerial career with us here. Hopefully there are some great times ahead of us. I'm Tommy and I'll keep you up to date with everything going on around the team. So he's Tommy. Hi Tommy. Inez, I heard you're super rich. You'd better put some of that cash into the team. It might make a big difference. I get on really well with William Evans, so I hope you're going to keep us all feeling like one big happy family. Our car is looking strong at the moment, and there's a chance I could win things this year, so don't let me down. Yeah, okay. So you're the guy with fat stacks. They think that we're rich. Actually, what it is we're good with the money. I just hope you know as much about racing as you do about the size of your wallet. Ines Santarena and I get on okay, but I'm going to be working my socks off to prove to you that I'm a much better driver. I'm afraid you're not. I'm pretty sure I can win a few races this season if you give me the support with the team, that is. Welcome to the design facility. Basically, they're saying they design parts. Our design facility is pretty decent, but there's always room for improvement. Yeah, it's not pretty decent. It's the very bog standard. On the car front, we could definitely use some work on our suspension. It's lagging behind competition, and we could do with an upgrade. Okay. So she's suggesting suspension. Report on the Predator Racing Group drivers. Inez is below average driver in the European racing season. William is one of the weakest drivers in the European racing series. So predicted positions for the season are 19th and 20th. And this is our backup driver, Katie Linares. So now we speak to Darren Luff. Darren Luff is the chairman. It's the start of the new season, so we need to clarify just how well you think that the team is going to do this season, which sets the payment amount that I give you after each race. Now, I know that we don't have the greatest team in the championship, but I can offer you a little more cash if you think we can avoid coming last. Can we hope to avoid finishing at the bottom of the team's championship? No, we can't. I'm going to go for... We're going to come 10th. We get 1.54 million per race from the chairman. We are not going to do any better than that. So, not in the first season anyway, I don't think. So there we go. So that's our mail, and we have notifications here about sponsors. But let's go across what all these things are. So this shows us how our money's going. These are our standings. He's got it shows you the standings of all the drivers. I'm pretty sure it shows you... Oh yeah, if you click it, it shows you the team standings and everything as well, which takes us to the standings tab over here. Next race is in 16 days at the Black Sea GP. Top speed and acceleration and high speed corners are crucial. High speed corners is the rear wing, we can't affect that. Engine and gearing we can possibly affect. Practice is expecting to be rainy, and the race is cloudy. At the end of the season, maybe we'll start off with... Yeah. Fuel burn, low, tyre wear very high, laps, blah, blah, blah. Right, okay. GMA tells us when we're going to be taking votes on like next year's rules and things like that. We've got 9 weeks until one of those comes up, so we'll deal with that in due course. And this is saying we've got some sponsor offers. So... player tells us about us as a player. We're good. We've got 10, 10, 10 on here. That's our player stats. I don't think they ever actually change. This is where we have an opportunity to apply for any other jobs that come up for other teams, but I believe we can't do that in this challenge. And yeah, so that's just career history and trophy cabinet. Mail we've seen. So let's have a look at the car. The car's poor. We know the car's poor. We're gonna design some new parts because we can. In fact, can we? No, we don't have any cash at the moment. Wait, let's not do that first. Let's go to the sponsors first. So our current sponsors are Rogerson Ales and Carne Blanco. So Rogerson Ales are going. They want us to finish 16th or above in a race. If we do, they will offer us a bonus of 200,000 euros if we take them to the race, and you'll see what that means when we get to the race. Carne Blanco will give us 200. They've given us 200 euros up front. They give us a fixed payment of 200 euros per race. They don't offer a bonus, so these are just fixed payment sponsors. We can have 3 of those. We can have 3 race bonus sponsors as well. So Rogerson's Ales is 1. We're being offered 2 more. So let's check this offer out. Wonderluck. Okay, they want us to try and get 2nd or above. Ain't gonna happen. They'll give us an upfront payment of 100,000 euros and a bonus payment of 650,000 if we meet their target position per race. Home race bonus Germany. They give us twice the money when we race in Germany. So that's fair enough. We've got 2 slots available. So, wow, he gives us 750,000 euros up front and 450,000 if we take him to a race. And they want us to finish 9th or above for that bonus. No home race bonus. We're going to accept that because they're going to give us 750,000 euros. Confirm. So we now have €1 million, which is excellent. New sponsor, fantastic. And we're going to take this one as well because it's 100,000. I'm really breaking up there, am I? I don't see any more frame dropping here. Strange. I don't know. And we're going to take that one as well because they're offering us 100,000 euros. So we'll take it. Why not? There we go. So our sponsor appeal level is quite low, so we're not going to get fantastic sponsors, but we have a marketability of 16.3%. That will change as we go along. It's a bit like you're jumping. Strange. I don't know why that would be. See, it's not dropping frames at the moment, so well, we'll keep an eye on it and we'll see what happens. Okay, so now that we've got some money, let's go back and have a look at the car, and we're going to design a new part. So we said top speed and acceleration are crucial in the next race. Don't video record. Actually, that's got nothing to do with it because my CPU is only at 40 odd %, and I normally do record. I just don't record in quite as good quality. I think it's more to do with my internet connection, perhaps. It might be. My internet connection has been a little bit rocky over the last couple of days, so it might be an internet connection issue. We'll see. So we can improve the engine for a base cost of 1.5 million. That's a bit much. Gearbox is 1 million. That's also a bit much. We get a 5% discount off it. But we can't really afford to do much. I think acceleration is going to be... I mean, they recommended doing suspension, but we don't need it so much for the next race. We need it for the race after that. How long will it take to make? 12 days. We've got a race in 16 days. So we can actually do any of these. Let's go with gearbox. Now you get to pick. These are the skills that our lead designer has, which add or take away from the part that we're making. So we can either have acceleration plus 20%, which is good. Acceleration plus 25 to max, which is also good, providing we can put in the work to get it to its max potential. Red zone minus 10 means it doesn't wear out quite as much. And build time minus 1 day, well, we don't need that for the moment. So whether we go for a starting acceleration of plus 20, or do we go for acceleration plus 25 to max, and then have to work to get it to that level? I think for the sake of getting the first race in, we'll go for the acceleration plus 20. So it's going to cost us 1,050,000, but we get a discount. We get a 5% discount off of that because I picked the financial skill. So let's go for that. Let's build that part. So it's going to cost us 998,000 euros to build. Confirm. And they're going to build that. That's going to take 12 days to build. We'll go for improved parts. Now, we can improve the performance and the reliability of our parts. The performance of our brakes is pretty poor. Performance of our engines is pretty poor. And they are both important for the races ahead. I think we're going to improve the performance of both engines, because we need it. And the reliability, let's see what's got the lowest reliability. The gearboxes. We're building one new gearbox, so we can fix the reliability on the higher of the two, and then we'll go for those brakes because they're pretty low, and we'll see if we can improve the reliability of those. So let's see. Completion time 3 hours before the race. Let's bring that 1 day after. Mind you, they'll still be quite high. I mean, there's no way we're going to get the reliability improved before the race. Let's go 4 days after race. These will be at 100% performance. We'll keep an eye on them as we go. This is allocating staff to these departments. So if we put it on 8 for performance, 2 for reliability, they're focusing on the performance, which speeds up the completion time. Brake performance of 1. Yeah, I know. It is very depressing. But engine is more important. So the rest of these stats we'll be able to work on as time goes along. And obviously the front and rear wings are fixed at 150 because they are the spec ones that have been provided. So let's have a look at the HQ. We have very little going on in the HQ. We can build extra facilities here, but they are extremely expensive. New buildings here, 6 million, 2.2 million, 5.7 million. We can't afford any of these yet. And upgrade buildings, 8 million and 8 million. You know, it's not going to happen for the moment, but maybe later once we start picking up some wins and some more sponsors and things. Team situation, we've got fantastic sponsors compared to the other people on the grid, so that's a good sign. The rest of it is pretty poor at the moment. So we're probably going to need to look for a replacement for Mr. Evans, I think. even though it's going to cost us, what was it to get rid of him? 229,000 euros to get rid of him. He's not going to be a very good driver. So, and the staff, I mean, she's probably going to need to be replaced as well at some point. She's only 49,000 to get rid of. So the lead designer, having a decent lead designer is quite important. So we're going to go for scouting. We'll scout for a lead designer first. And what I sometimes like to do is we come down here, we sort by ability. So she's 1 star with a, what was she? 1 star with a potential of 2.5. So if we go for someone who is 2.5 with a higher potential, like this one, Isai Noldl, who is not currently contracted to a team. He's age 28. He's probably going to cost a fortune, but we'll scout him anyway. We don't need to scout him. We can just approach him. So let's see what he's asking for. He's interested in talking to us, so let's negotiate with him. Wages are fairly important to me. Yeah, well, I don't know what we are really going to be able to offer him, but let's put it up. How high will it go? 112,000 a race. Let's bring that to 97,500. I'd prefer a long contract. Well, we can offer you 33 months. I'd like a nice signing on fee. Bonus size. Oh, goodness me, he's going to fleece us for everything we've got. Let's go for something like that. And if we get 8th or above, you get 12 grand. I think. So we'll get to offer him, you know, 1 or 2 times probably. So let's offer him that and see what he comes back with. And then we'll go to scouting, and we will actually scout some drivers. We can't scout. We don't know the ability of any of these drivers as yet. What I want to do is let's have a look at ones who haven't got a team. This one he's 17 years old. I'm going to scout him. We can scout 3 drivers at a time. So let's go him, him, and him. And if we look for the ones that are out of contract, maybe we'll find ourselves a bargain. We'll probably need to replace these at some point as well, but for the moment we're okay, and they've got a good reputation with our drivers, which gives them extra bonuses. Lorenzo Mori is usually decent. Oh, he's down there. Can I? Right, hold on then. Let's cancel Beyond Bellend, and we'll go for Lorenzo Mori. We'll try him out. So, finances, yeah, I mean, pretty obvious what's going on there. Sponsors we looked at, standings we know about, calendar we know what's coming up. So, the car parts is going to be the important part. Let's go for continue. And this is the days ticking by. Right, here we go. So, we got some mail. Bristow appointed Predator Racing Group Manager. Unveiled their new team principal and is a total newcomer to the world of motorsport management. We're delighted to announce that El Bristow is taking charge as our new manager, effective immediately, said Predator Racing Group Chairman Darren Luff. El's financial nous will allow us to compete at the top level. I'm sure his banking contacts might come in handy when we need to keep the costs down. There we go. So he's happy to have me. Jahar retiring at the end of the season. He's a driver, I believe. Yeah, okay. Not too bothered about that. Fan reaction. The news that El Bristow is taking it has reverberated around the paddock. The fans' reaction to the appointment has been mixed. Loyal followers have flocked to social media to share their reaction. I'm going to give El Bristow the benefit of the doubt. It could be a great appointment. Is Bristow really good enough to manage our team? Asked another fan. Thoughts are now turning to the next race at Black Sea, where Bristow's mettle will be tested for the first time. Okay. Interview request with the Evening Herald. They would like to interview us, so let's accept the interview. You certainly picked a tough task for your first job. Are you expecting to pick up many points at all this season? Right, so we're going to surprise a few people this year, mark my words. I'm quite confident that we'll manage a few decent finishes, but I'm making no promises. It'll be a struggle, there's no denying it. Winning with a few points would be wonderful and would make such a difference to our budget. I'm going to go with this one. Didn't affect morale with anybody. Okay. Ines Santa Anna is seen by the fans as your top driver. Do you agree with that, or would you say that William Evans is better? Ines is better, William's better. I'm lucky enough to have inherited two great drivers and I can't wait to see them race. Frankly, I haven't been blown away by either of them. Ines is definitely the better driver. That's going to affect William's morale though, and it's already fairly low. So I'm going to say I've inherited two great drivers and boost both their morale slightly. In the Evening Herald season preview, I wrote that you expected to finish 10th in the team championship. Is that accurate, or do you think that you can do any better? The prediction seems fair, but I hope we're going to surprise you. Marketability. Your financial skills aren't in doubt, but some pundits are skeptical about whether or not you belong in the world of motorsport. What would you say to them? They're foolish to question me. I wouldn't be here if I wasn't good enough, and I can't wait to prove everybody wrong. I understand their concerns, but I have enough faith in my abilities. Managing finance is a big part of motorsport. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't nervous, but if the fans support me, I will try not to let them down. No, they're foolish to question me. I'm fantastic, and that increases our marketability slightly. Okay, I think that's everything else. Thanks. Finish interview. Okay, successful interview. I think that went quite well. Car. Let's check the car situation. So we're 5 days away from the gearbox being made. Let's have a look. Check on the improved parts situation. So the engine is now 7 and 8. That really hasn't changed much, has it? Still expecting it to be completed 4 days after the race. These have gone from 50 to 52, which is an improvement. Not a fantastic improvement, but it's an improvement. So the scouting is still going on. Yeah, we've got ages yet till the scouting gets done, so that's fine. And we haven't had a response back from him, which I think we're going to have tomorrow, is it? Yeah, so let's get a response back from our contract proposal. There we go. Contract offer accepted, I just saw. Flippin' heck, he accepted it straight away. Okay. I wasn't really expecting that. We're going to have a very good designer straight away. But that's going to cost us a fortune. Okay, well. Stuff. Contract agreed. So he wants a signing on fee of 112, which is more than we've got, and we've got to pay her 49. Oh well, I've got to pay him 97 a month. He was insulted by the signing on fee and the race bonus. He was neutral about the cost per race. He loved the contract length, so he agreed, despite the fact that he said the signing on fee and the race bonus were important. Never mind. So let's sign him. We're going to replace her, so continue to finances. It's going to cost us 153,000 euros in total, but it's money well spent. So we're going to confirm that. Okay, so we have signed a new lead designer. Let's see what that does to the timing of this. 5 days still. Okay, doesn't make a huge difference at this point. And they're the ones that affect that. So it hasn't made a huge difference here, but it will make more of a difference later on. So contract signed. Hey boss, great to have you here in the new lead designer. I can't wait to get cracking. Okay. Charlotte Williams is reported to be absolutely gutted with the decision. Yeah, I'm not surprised, but just doing what's good for the team. Okay, so designing gearbox finish in a few days. Okay, so let's skip to the gearbox being finished. Here we go. So, mail. Already read that one. Report on upcoming race Black Sea. It'll be an 18-lap race. The lap length is 2.6 miles. The lap record is 1:21.391. It's likely to be some rain during the race, with Sunday showing a 40% chance of rain. It's a high-speed circuit which should suit cars with strong engines. Garuda Racing are currently the ones to beat there. The tyre compounds chosen for the race are super soft and soft. The track is quite abrasive. Could create some tyre wear issues. We're struggling with that this season, so that might be a tough race for us. We're struggling with that this season. We haven't even had a race this season. That's all from me, blah, blah, blah. Okay, test track. Yeah, you want a test track. You pay for it then. Gearbox finished. Okay, so we've got performance 38. Reliability 40, which is not fantastic. So let's go check out the car, and we can now fit these parts. Let's go to this and we'll have a look. Let's see, gearbox, this one's 43 and this is 14, so we'll put it in that one. No, we'll go like that. There we go, we'll swap them over. So Santa Ana gets the better gearbox. The performance, these are 54. Okay, so if we look at improved parts now, these are at 12 each. I mean, they are getting better, but can we tweak that now to make it? No, can't make it much better at this point, but well, you guys carry on doing that. The performance is important now. Reliability, we might need to switch that to this new gearbox. So we'll take you off that one and put you on that one instead. Because that gearbox really needs some work. In fact, let's give you some extra resources to do that. We've got another sponsor offer, which is good. But before we do that, we're going to go back to design new parts. So the next race, we're going to need... stream seems to be fading in and out of quality along with a lot of skipping. I wonder if I've got some settings wrong somewhere. I have to see, I'm not getting dropped frames, so I'm wondering if that's Restream or actually YouTube doing that. I wonder if, you know, check Twitch or Hitbox and see if you're getting the same there. I don't know. So let's have a look at this sponsor offer actually. Where are we? Here. Being offered an upfront payment of 500,000. Offer expires in 2 races. The deal length is 8 races. So Rogerson Ailes want to offer us another 500,000 euros for 8 races. So we're going to take that. Confirm. There we go. So we've got 2 lots of Rogerson Ailes adverts, but who cares if they pay the money. You did say you were video recording. Yeah, but I'm always video recording. Whenever I live stream, I'm also recording it. I just upped the quality slightly, which the only effect that would have is the CPU usage, which is currently at 32.5%. So that's not the issue. It's either my internet connection or somewhere in the encoding, you know, YouTube are messing it up or something. I don't know. It's possible. Right, so now we've got some cash. We can go back to here and design some new parts. The next race requires acceleration and medium speed corners. So, I mean, that's expensive. I think we'll go with suspension. So, this guy can offer us... this is a risky part, which gives us risk level 1, which means it contains something that's banned or against the rules. So we're not going to do that. We'll go plus 25 to max on this part. Unlocks additional good component slot. Yeah, we don't need that. Okay. Medium speed corners plus 25 to max. 850,000 reduced to 760, which hopefully we will get back from the race. So we're going to confirm that. So we're 311 under what we should be. Our acceleration has come up now nearer to the average on the grid, which is good. So how far are we from the race? Not very far at all. It's going to take 10 days to do that. It's not going to be ready before, obviously. This is kind of what we need to keep our eye on. Okay, let's continue. And we're getting ready to travel to the event. So, oh, we've got another mail. Huge anticipation for season opener in Black Sea. Any finish around 10th place would be seen as hugely impressive debut for the Spanish team principal. Any finish around 10th place, 10th being last. So any finish around last place would be seen as hugely impressive. Shows what confidence they've got in us. Good Black Sea starting setup. Front 15-2, back 25-2, 23-4 camber 2. Adjust where needed. Yeah, okay. So we're 5 days out from that. Let's check the improved parts. We managed to get to 15 and 14. We've got the reliability to 55 and 42. This gearbox is probably going to pack up halfway through this race. We shall see. It's going to be a very rocky race. So let's continue. Select the sponsor to come with us. So these want 16th or above and will give us 200,000 euros. Basically, this is guaranteed money. So we're going to take them with us for an extra 200,000 euros. They'll give us 551 for the race. Sorry, we'll get 551 for the race plus their 200,000, so that's 751 for the race. If we thought we were going to get 9th, we would take them. If we thought we were going to get 2nd, we'd take them. We're not. We're going to get 16th. So part fitting, everything should be okay with the part fitting, so that's all fine. So let's go to the race. Black Sea GP, round 1 of 10. Pitting early and risking a fast pit stop can pay off if your driver is struggling to get past a certain car. Okay, practice, and it is raining. I don't know if you can see that on the stream. I don't know how clear that is, but it is raining. So for practice, she gives us better feedback. So we're going to take her and her rather than taking William Evans. Car setup. Now, what was it that Mus said? Change setup. So front 15.2. Back 25.2. Pressure 23.4. Camber minus 2.8. 50. Oh, yeah. Gear ratio 56. Suspension 69. Right, but that's outside the range of what they think is acceptable. So, can we? Let's see. Best way to get around that is going to be not like that. It's going to be stiffen the suspension a bit more. There we go. See what that gives us. Tyre choice. Intermediates. Yeah, intermediates is okay. Okay, good. Right. Change your setup. See, you've got a different opinion, but let's go with what Mus is recommending. We'll go with the recommendation this time because for some reason this one seems to think that that is acceptable, and you'll be on intermediates as well, so we'll confirm that. Okay, so let's head into the race, into the practice session. Let's take the practice session. Okay, pause please. There we go. Right. Oh, this is the switch between 2D and 3D. You can actually do it in the race now. I didn't realise that. There we go. So we're going to send out Santa Ana first. We'll send her out for a 2-lap stint. We're probably just going to bring her straight in. Send her out, bring her straight in. Tyre choice intermediates, yeah, that's all fine. So out you go. Give you a bit of time to get out and smash into a car in the pit lane. Pause it, and then we'll send you out as well on the same thing. Good. Out you go. There we go. So let's follow Santa Ana. Speed things up as she goes around the track. See what kind of feedback we get, if we get any. I'll let her do an actual lap, or an actual kind of half lap, and we'll go bang bang, put them on full whack. Same with you, but we'll actually bring them in before the end of the lap. I'm loving the handling. The gearing seems just fine here. Nice one, good. So that's why I let them take an actual, or start a timed lap, because they tend to give you a bit more feedback on that lap. But then what we'll do is bring in, put you on medium, medium, and same for you. Bring in, medium, medium. So they haven't actually done a timed lap. Handling excellent, speed balance great, downforce great. Well, there we go. So we gain a bit of knowledge about the car and about the circuit. Handling is excellent there. So we could maybe do a little bit of tweaking for the downforce and the speed balance. Not sure which way they're thinking that it needs to go, but let's try that. See what that does. And we'll send you out on a 2-lap stint. Same tyres, why not? Go for it. In comes Linares. Also thinks it's excellent, great and great, which is good. She's fixing up Santa Ana's car and she'll be off out again. There we go. We'll get her to do an actual flying lap. Bit of knowledge about the car. Great. Excellent. Great. Okay, so same thing. 15.4. 25.4. Oh, wrong way. There we go. And a tweak like that. See what they think. Send out. So we'll watch Santa Ana again, who's apparently driving through another car. Come on, Santa Ana. Let's get around the circuit and then we'll put her on overdrive for a flying lap. Round about here. Overtake and attack. Give her a chance to adjust. Right. And you'll give us an actual flying lap. It's now same with you. Overtake and attack. Perfect gear ratios. Good. Tyres are wearing fast. Put her on eco and bring her in. Handling is spot on. Good. Has it actually stopped raining? It's kind of drying out, isn't it? Cross the line. Oops. And got us a 19th. Great. Bring her in. See how Linares is doing. Feels like I've got just the right aero set up. Nice one, guys. Good. Okay. Bring you in. So, 19th and 20th. Well, what a surprise. Time to get a long run on dries. Yep. So, oh, there we go. Right, you come back in. I'll stick you on some dry tyres. Downforce feels bang on. Good. Right. Send you out. We've got excellent, excellent, great now, is it? I think. Excellent, excellent, great. Okay, so that's a good sign. Improved it by 3%. We're at 98% optimum. So we'll send you out for 4 laps. Not that you'll get around 4 laps. We'll send you on slicks, which are for speed. Don't care about the durability. And you can go straight back out for as long as you like. Oh no, I don't want to do that actually. Right, Linares. Excellent, excellent, good. Ah, not great. Interesting. So we got excellent, excellent there, but only good there. We moved the speed balance that way, didn't we? So I wonder if... How do we change the speed balance this way without changing those too much? Maybe like this. Like that. There we go. Right, tyre choice, slicks. It's this left turn simulator. Okay, send out. Santarana, whereabouts are you on the circuit? Up there, okay. Stuttering like mad here. Why is it stuttering? It's not stuttering my end, so it must be a linkage between Restream and YouTube. Optic, you're watching on Twitch. What's the stream like there? Is it fluid or is it stuttering? Ah, knowledge unlocked, race trim 1. So this is the more you drive, the more you unlock knowledge about your car, which gives you bonuses during the race, which is cool. So we've just unlocked race trim 1. Gear ratios are just right. Good. We're not going. Oh, we didn't quite unlock the intermediate tyres, but hopefully we won't need that. Can we unlock the information on the super softs? Put you on overtake and attack. It's actually raining again, which is not good. It's a little bit bumpy here once in a while, so there is definitely an issue there. I'll have to have a play around with it at some point. Okay, so it is going to be wet. We might as well bring you in straight away, actually, because you're just going to crash probably. And you're across the line now. Aero setup feels fantastic. Good. Why can't I bring you in? Are you just coming in anyway? Oh, practice ending. Okay, never mind. How did we do? Oh, Santarana came in at 7th. Excellent. We just about managed to get her in at 7th on the practice. That's not bad. Linares didn't quite finish her lap and wouldn't have done. She would have got a rubbish time, so... Where are you going? Okay. Here we go. Right. So, that was the practice session. 7th and 20th. This is right now we get the media report and the people's feedback. Garuda Racing drivers set the pace in the practice. Blah 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 blah. Nice practice session for Predator Racing Group. They did better than I was expecting. Things be looking pretty sweet for my bro Cavalcanti this weekend. Impressive stuff from Luigi Marchetta in the Octane Racing car. Hey there, 180. Welcome, welcome. Aren't you normally in optics streams? Welcome anyway. Okay, so that is the practice session done. So let's move on. So we need to finish 16th or above to get our bonus of 200. Right, so this is where that knowledge thing comes into play. We unlocked some extra knowledge. We get to add 2 knowledge slots to each of them, and they add bonuses to them. So we unlocked race trim, which gives a 5% performance increase, so we'll take that. And the mechanics component is engine expert. Higher engine modes no longer impact condition, so we can run on a high engine mode and it won't wear the engine quickly. So we'll confirm that, and we'll do the same for here. Ah. Why can't we use that? Because we didn't unlock it? Green sweet spot in qualifying is bigger, giving the driver a better chance of optimizing their brake and tire temperatures. Right, so the mechanics component we can't use. That's strange, because we don't actually do the qualifying in this race. Evans is going to start on pole, and Santarana's going to start 12th. That's a bit harsh. Right, car setup. So he now thinks that is excellent, excellent, excellent. So I think we need to make the same tweaks to this car. Is it like that? And then like that, I think it was, wasn't it? We'll start on super softs. Ooh, should we start on super softs? Yeah, we'll start on super softs. Super softs. How much is this game? Actually, that's a good question. I don't know how much it is at the moment. Different mechanic. 8 laps of fuel. Tyres. Oh, that is 180 out. He's followed us on Twitch. Thanks for the follow. Welcome, welcome. See, these do 6 to 8 laps. These do 4 to 6. We've got 8 laps of fuel. I think I'm going to go for softs, actually. It's a bit of a risky decision because it means we'll be a little bit slower, but I think it may pay off in the long run. And same for you. I'm going to go for softs for you as well. 25 euro, 35, yeah, 35 euros on Steam at the moment. Okay, so if we've got excellent car setups across the board, that's going to be fantastic. So, driver strategy, we're going to start off with push, high, push, high. In fact, we might tweak that when we get into the race, actually. Higher engine modes don't affect the condition anymore, do they? So we can go for overtake, overtake. No. For her, the higher engine modes don't affect anything. For him, they do. So we'll leave him on high. She can go on overtake. And for the tyre wear, they can stay the same because they're only just going to have enough for the amount of laps of fuel they've got. They're going to have to come in. Yeah, okay. Well, we should be okay. So let's give that a try. Start the race. And we're heading to the grid. Don't know what that is in US currency. 35 euros is going to be about $37, $38, something like that. So this is the grid lineup. As I said, let's here we go. William Evans is on pole. Everyone else is using super softs, but my plan is to say everyone else on the front of the grid at least is using super softs. My plan is to stay out on the track a bit longer. And Inez is back in 12th. Okay. Looking good, looking good. Here we go. And we're away. Let's watch Evans. Let's see how bad a start he gets. Can he hold them off? No, of course he can't. It's William Evans. He's a rubbish driver. This looks super interesting. I love super simulation management experiences. It is super interesting. It's a fantastic game and I love it. Go on, hold him off, William. Hold him off. Don't hold off Santa Ana. Oh, she's dropped back to 17th already. Go on, hold everyone back. Let Santa Ana push back through the field. How's she doing? Is she dropping back anymore? She's moaning because people are getting past her. I mean, she has got a rubbish car. Oh, yeah, he's dropped back down to second. There we go. Someone took him. But at least he's holding up the pack. The guy in first is going to get a massive head start in front of everybody now. Ines Santa Ana's overtaken for 19th. Let's zoom out a little bit. Drive-through penalty for someone for causing a collision. Can you see Santa Ana come around here? There she is. She's in 18th. She's just overtaken someone. Hopefully, if Evans can hold everybody up, that'll give Santa Ana a chance to get by. No, that one's going to get through. Drops to third. Okay, so let's check the condition of the cars. Santa Ana, her gearbox is going to fail at some point during this race. We're going to have to be careful with that. His is going to last a bit longer, but it's still going to be rough. Hey there, Poulakis. Welcome, welcome. Fifth position. Sixth position. Yeah, now he's dropping back through the grid. This shows how bad a driver William Evans really is, because he's probably doing his best and everyone's just going to waltz past him. There we go, look at that. Didn't even hug the curbs. So Santa Ana is slowly pulling her position back. She's back up to 13th now. She started in 12th. She obviously had a bad start. If she can pull up, she's attempting to overtake Eduardo Melo. No, he's got away from her. She's not bad on pace, but could be better. We're going to get our bonus whatever happens, so that doesn't really matter. But Evans is now at 10th. In fact, Inez has now caught him up. He started on pole and she was on 12th. What's he... What? Oh, right. She's happy that she's overtaking people. She's now... Look at that manoeuvre. Excellent manoeuvre. Well done, Santa Ana. Into 11th. Santa Ana clearly the better driver. The real predator in this team is the car's reliability. Yes, that is where the issues are going to be. We shall see how that does. 34% on tyres. She's crashed. She's crashed. I was just about to say we need to bring her in to change her tyres. And she crashed. You come down on the tyre wear a bit. That's actually not happened to me yet. I've not had a driver crash since I've been playing this game. However, that does mean the safety car comes out, which I should have put him in the pits. Missed it. Missed my opportunity. Let's set him up for a pit stop anyway. Let's change his tyres. Fill him up with fuel. Park condition. They're all okay for the moment. He'll need another pit stop at some point anyway. 10-second pit stop will be okay. So we'll take him in for the pits. Every second a still frame. I don't understand that. I've literally not dropped any more frames for a while. Not a single frame has been dropped in a while. Right, the safety car is out, so come on, let's speed things up. Let's bring him round. At least he's in 7th now. And he only needs to finish 16th for us to get our bonus. So as long as he finishes the race, so that's going to be the telltale, isn't it? No, it's probably the bit rate on my internet connection. I've got fibre optics coming soon, so... Okay, here's his pit stop. Fueling went well. Let's get the tyres on. Tyres are good, great and good. Okay, not a bad pit stop. Let's get back out there. Let's be neutral on the tyres and neutral on the engine, because otherwise we're going to wear this engine down quick. We're coming out in 18th, between 18th and 19th, which is apparently 14th. Don't know quite how that works. Have I just been lapped by the entire field? Is that what happened? No, because I'm still 14th. I don't understand. I'm very confused. Apparently, Santa Ana is going through her tyres quite well. Which is impressive because she's not on the circuit and probably not in her car by now. So that's an interesting report to hear. Come on, safety car, let's speed things up. I'm very confused by this whole we're 14th and the car in front of us is 18th situation. Really not sure what's going on there. Someone just got a blue flag. So we have just lapped a load of people. Somehow. Oh, that's Pulakis following on Twitch. Thanks for the follow. Welcome, welcome. So 16th has just overtaken us. 17th has just overtaken us. And we're in 14th. I'm very confused. 17th now has a blue flag to let us by. Very bizarre. Very bizarre. What an odd situation. I don't understand how going into the pits has put us a lap ahead of people. Weird. Okay. Yeah, she's out. She's dead. So basically all I want is for him to stay steady and to finish 16th or above. Oh, Santa Ana's been taken back to the pits now. That's good. Especially with the lag at times. Yes, lag is being an issue today. I don't understand why. I have to check all my settings and things. I've switched all my software. I switched over from OBS to OBS Studio. So I may have got some of the settings wrong. I'll have to go back and check them. Evans is in 10th now. Definitely feeling some gearbox issues. Right, this is where things get hairy. Yeah, his gearbox is starting to wear, so we're going to have to take him into the pits. Maybe not this lap, maybe on the next lap. 10 laps remaining. Can you let me by, please? Person in 19th before this person in 11th comes past me? No, you can't, is the answer to that. No, no, son of a censored by a GMA. There we go, got past him. No, haven't got past him. Goodness me, we can't even lap the guy in 19th position. He really is not a very good driver. Still at 28 for the gearbox. He's about to crash out by the looks of things. So that gives us more of a chance to get into 16th. If we can have enough people kind of crash out of the race, then we'll get our 16th by default. So in 9th at the moment. How's condition doing? 24. Yeah. So let's queue him up for a pit stop. Do we change the tyres? Should we go for some super slicks for a while? No, we'll stick with the softs. Fill him up with fuel, and then fix the gearbox. See, the engine could do with some work as well, but that's going to give us a 42-second pit stop, which is really not a good idea. We can knock 2 seconds off by increasing the risk factor, doubling the risk factor. I don't think that's worth it. So, we'll fix the gearbox. Go on, we'll fix the engine as well. We're going to be in the pits for ages, but we're going to have to. Otherwise, we'll just have to stop again and waste the time in the pit lane. So, hurry up and get in. His tyres have got quite cool, actually. We should get him to push a bit harder when he comes out of the pits. Someone's got a drive-through penalty. That's good. Not for him, but it's good for us. Right, so this is where we drop down and we lose our bonus. Okay. Refueling. Done. No problem with that. Tyres. Done. No problem with that. Now let's fix the engine and the gearbox. And this is where things take a really long time. There we go. A 42-second pit stop. Going to come out in 12th. If we come out in 12th, I'll be over the moon. Well, that's fantastic. Okay. Of course, car seem to be in much better condition now, which is good. Second position, Marchetta is having some kind of difficulty there. Let's have a look at him. Yeah, he needs to get into the pits. Hopefully he won't. And he'll, you know, bomb out. We want people to, you know, have a bad race so that we can have a good race and get our bonus. I'm not particularly happy that we're relying on Evans, given his skill and the fact that we plan on replacing him. But there we go. Yeah, I am seeing a couple of dropped frames now. And it is my upload speed. My upload speed on my internet is giving me some issues. So I need to, I'll have a look at that for next week. Or maybe at the end of the race, I'll have a look at that. See if we can tweak the bitrate settings or something like that and improve it. We seem to be holding 10th okay at the moment. I don't know whether that will last or not. We're racing around all the back markers at the moment. He's 17th. Can't see. See, I mean, our car is clearly off the pace. We are not keeping up with all these drivers and things. Oh, there we go. That was a good manoeuvre. Well done, William. But at the end of the day, it's the position that's important, not the speed of the car. So as long as we can finish with a decent position, then we'll be okay. It's quite a fight between these cars as well, these four. We're all going around each other. Hover over the current stand and see how far Al Sadat is behind. El Sadat? It's not showing me... Oh, he's miles away. So as long as we don't have another massive pit stop, we should be okay. Where's Cavalcanti? Even he's the length of the straight behind us. Oh, up there, I see. Right, gotcha. See, our laps are pretty slow, but then we're in traffic. We're 69 behind the leader. El Sadat is 90 behind the leader. Where's the person in 16th? 184 behind the leader. In fact, that is him there. That is 16th position there. So, as long as we can stay near him, we'll be okay. We'll get our bonus. And if we can finish in 10th, even better. That's fantastic. Oh, they're all going in the pits. That's good. I like that. Oh, there's 11th. He's gone in the pits. We've got another lap or two on our tyres, I think, because we stopped. Oh, excess fuel. Okay, let's go for high on that. Unless Evans crashes, yeah, we've got this. In fact, let's go on overtake if we've got excess fuel. Wait until it says we haven't got excess fuel. In fact, if we ease off on the tyres, we might not even need to stop again. Mind you, we might lose the grip because we'll lose the heat in the tyres. Let's stay on neutral. And let's just push the tyres to their limit. And watch them pop on the last lap or something. We aren't going to need... Let's check his condition. Yeah, we aren't going to need another major pit stop. Nice overtake. Almost overtake there, Evans. We're in 8th now. Just overtook someone else in the pits. If we can keep these tyres going, it's going to be tricky though. We might have to stop for tyres. These tyres are wearing quite quick. We no longer have excess fuel. Let's come down to medium again. Go on, let's pit for another set of tyres. We'll put on some super slicks. We'll put one extra lap in so that we can push hard. We'll risk it with a fast pit stop. Go on. It's very risky, but we're in 8th. We're not going to lose 8 positions because of a dodgy pit stop, especially not since we've lapped the person that's in the position that we need. My tyre temperatures are low and I'm seeing graining. Yeah, I know. I'm bringing you into the pits. Stop whinging. In you come. There we go. Right. Now, let's have a quick pit stop. And then push, push, push. Fueling's done. Tyres done. Out we go. 5-second pit stop. Fantastic. Right. Go on overtake. Go on push for the tyres. 9th. Back down to 10th. Okay, I can manage that. We overtook them while they were in the pits. Let's push. In fact, let's see if we can catch them. Considering we had an expected position of like 19th and 20th and our target was 16th, 10th is good. I'll be gutted if we take 9th because we could have brought the other sponsor and got an extra 250,000 in bonus, but I'll be happy with 10th. It's good for the points. It's fantastic for Evans. I don't think I ever drove him with 10th. I don't think I ever got him into 10th position before. Come on, can we take him on the last corner? Come on. Come on. Push, push, push. No, we can't. No chance. There we go. 10th position. Nice one. Well done, Evans. I'm impressed. 10th position on the first race. That's not bad. Just got to wait for the other cars to finish. Come on. He's blown his car up. And he's the last one to finish. So Jahar won. He was retiring. I think he is. Yay, Evans. So, oh wow, 10th position in the first race. That's not bad. The tyre history thing, it shows you where everyone it's and what tyres they were on at the time. If you really were into your statistics, you can go through all that. I really couldn't care less. Continue. Scrutineering. We're going to get away with the scrutineering. Have any risk items on there? Wow, it's the KBPS has really dropped on there. All these people got penalties. We didn't get a penalty, so that's probably why we did so well, because all these people got penalties. And obviously Inez crashed. Continue. 10th position gives him 11 points. Everyone gets points in this division for some reason. Even Inez didn't finish and she gets a point. Which is weird. But there we go. 12 points for our team. 15 points for the team above us. We're in 10th position, which is where we're expected. So Predator Racing, keep up the good work. Found themselves in the midfield. They'll be hoping for more in the future. Points mean prizes. Blah, 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 blah. Glad to see Predator Racing doing well. Excellent. Okay. These are all from the practice. Yeah. Okay. Good, good, good. Right. Continue. Okay, so this tells us how the skills and the morale of the drivers and everything was affected. Her cornering has dropped by 522% and her fitness dropped by 799. I don't understand that. Has she been injured or something? Everything else improved. Her morale dropped. I can understand that. Here's morale. Okay, let's see how this does. I've switched it to a different server. No, I can see that that's not going well.